"You're just a high school grad," she said once. Funny words for someone sipping champagne in first class, flying off to Paris with her new boyfriend. He was a senior partner at her law firm. Meanwhile, I sat alone on my lunch break, grease-stained and exhausted, eating cold leftovers in the back of my truck. I didn't yell. I didn't fall apart. I simply smiled, because they had no idea what was coming. We met when we were both 20. I was a guy fixing brakes and changing oil. She was the ambitious dreamer set on escaping our small town. When we fell in love, she made me believe I was more than a mechanic with a name tag. I believed her. So I hustled, took extra shifts, worked weekends, delivered packages at dawn. All so she could finish law school without worry. She graduated. We got married in year 4. I gave her everything, my time, my sweat, my loyalty. I thought she gave me the same. But over time, her affection began to fade. She stopped asking about my day, answered my texts with dry, one-word replies. The necklace I gave her on our first anniversary, the one she swore she'd never take off, sat untouched in her drawer. I noticed it all, but I stayed quiet. Until one evening, I came home early. She was on the phone. I heard her say it. Asterisk. I can't be with someone who didn't even go to college. He doesn't belong in my world. Asterisk. She didn't know I was standing there in the hallway, listening to her erase me. I didn't make a scene. I disappeared back into the shadows and began to dismantle the life we'd built, piece by piece. See, revenge isn't rage. It's calculation, control, patience. First, I created a fake identity. A fictional investor who needed legal representation. I built the full persona, email documents, bank accounts, even a LinkedIn profile. I contacted her posing as this new client. She took the bait. The case was big, private, and lucrative, or so she thought. She started advising this client off the books. I documented every email, every reply, every financial suggestion, all violations of her firm's ethics code, all recorded. Then I delivered a neat little anonymous packet, time-stamped emails, unauthorized transfers, and screenshots to her firm's compliance department. When the internal audit began, she had no clue it was me behind the curtain. Next, I reported the fake client's earnings, income she didn't claim, to the IRS under her name. It triggered an alert. She was too busy chasing my ghost client to realize the net was already tightening around her. But I wasn't done. She and her new lover, Mr. Partner, had booked a luxurious trip to Paris. First-class seats. Charged with a joint credit card. She forgot to unlink. She booked it just days after I lost one of my jobs. She didn't care. So I used the last of my savings to book a coach seat on the same flight. No sleep, middle row, but I wasn't there to enjoy France. I was there for closure. They were staying in Suite 605 at the Ritz. I reserved a room right below. While they toasted wine and giggled over dessert, I handed a sealed envelope to the concierge with instructions. Deliver it with the dinner they'd ordered. Inside that envelope was everything. Her cheating, her violations, falsified tax returns, and one letter signed by a senior partner at her firm. Asterisk. Your services are no longer required. Asterisk. When they opened the door expecting food, they got silence and truth. I watched from across the street. Her face crumbled first. His went pale. She tried to make calls. The concierge refused, under strict instructions. I didn't linger, just long enough to see the weight of it all settle on her shoulders. Back home, the fallout unraveled fast. She was suspended, then disbarred. Her name wiped from her firm's website. Her boyfriend, turns out he didn't like the mess. He denied everything and left her alone to face the storm. The credit cards were frozen. The legal bills piled up. Her career? Over. She called me once. Left a voicemail. Her voice trembled. Asterisk. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please call me back. Asterisk. I didn't. Instead, I listened to the message once, just to hear the sound of someone falling apart. Now I work one job. I sleep through the night. My hands still smell like motor oil, and I've never been prouder. It smells like hard work. Like truth. She tried to build a future on my back and erase me from it. So I erased the foundation beneath her. She wanted someone with a degree. Now she has debt, disgrace, and silence. And me? I have peace. And the final word. Some flights never land. Some lessons cost everything. She flew first class to Paris. I just made sure she never flew that high again.